Hey, is that Jon Fosse?
Yeah, yes, it's me. Yeah.
Hey, it's so nice to speak to you. My name's Manisha. We're so happy to be in touch with you. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I'd love to ask you, how are you feeling today? How are you feeling about the prize?
I'm really happy about it, of course. And but I was, even if I've been a kind of candidate, or how to put it, I've been used to be high on the betting list and so on. And so I didn't expect to win the 10th. Yes, I was into the speculation. So I was honestly surprised when I learned. I was told that I would get it this year. Yeah.
So it came to you as quite a shock. How did you find out about it?
It was much small. You phoned. Yeah.
And I understand, were you driving at the time? Is that correct?
Yeah, I was driving. Yeah. So you always get nervous, of course, before such a decision is to be taken. It could be you, it might be you, and to drive alone, it's relaxing for me. On country roads, on peaceful roads. I'm now in the western part of Norway, so I was driving along the fjord here. Close to where I live by now.
Oh, that sounds beautiful. What a beautiful place, a picturesque place to receive such wonderful news.
Yeah, it was. And of course, I felt really happy. My first reaction was to feel happy, and then I started to be surprised, and then I even started to, can this be real? Feeling of lack of reality, how to put it. And then Mats Mom told me that if I didn't believe it, I could watch the television or watch the announcement on my Mac or something. And yeah.
How have you spent your first day as a laureate? How has it been for you?
My Norwegian publisher has tried to organize a kind of system if it happens. So, and I went to meet the press, and a lot turned up. I don't know how they knew it, but for somehow they knew it. So it took quite a while to do these interviews. And when I came back home, I had hundreds of emails. People are very kind to me. They write beautiful stories about my writing to me, and are honestly happy for me getting the prize. So I try to answer each and every one about it. So it's an enormous response, I think, and it's difficult to cope with it. Of course, to answer that many emails or messages, it takes quite a lot of time.
I can imagine. But as some of these messages from readers, it sounds like it must be quite wonderful to get messages from readers.
And I just read a very touching email. It was from a Greek woman who told me that my play Death Variations, that was the reason she was still alive. Otherwise she would have parted. It was very touching to read, yeah.
Yeah, it must be really incredible to hear such words from people and feel like your work has touched people in that way, and it's had such a powerful impact on people's lives.
It's a play about suicide, and she, of course, she must have been very close to committing suicide.
Obviously, your output is very varied. You've written plays and poetries and novels. For somebody who is just being introduced to your work, would you recommend a particular piece that they start with?
Yeah, I think one of my favorite novels, I think, is Morning and Night. Then it's translated into Swedish and English and many languages. So, and it's rather short. I guess I would suggest that.
Is there something that you kind of particularly think about when you write, or is there something that writing especially means to you, like that it's very important in your life, or you find it to be a good way to express your feelings or what you're thinking about?
No, I don't try to express anything. And I often say it's like I don't try to express myself, I try to get away from myself by writing, to escape from myself, like drinking or whatever you do to get away from yourself. It's not a way to express myself. But and when writing, I feel that I enter another universe, another place. I change place, I change mood. It's the same with whatever I write. And then to manage to write well, that's the greatest happiness in life to me. When it's something is writing itself, and I know that I'm writing well. You forget about time. You're completely into what you are writing. So in this state of being completely into the writing, and the writing is writing itself, that's a great thing for me.
That sounds wonderful. Do you have a message that you would give to aspiring writers, people who kind of look up to you or think?
Yeah, that I have. You must stick to yourself. You must listen to yourself, to your inner voice, and not to others. When my first books were published and my first plays were produced, the reviews, they were almost really, really bad. I decided not to listen to it, but to listen to myself, to what I knew was good writing.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking the time to call us and speak with us.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
What are you planning to do for the rest of your day or the rest of this week?
Tomorrow I have to drive from Bergen to Oslo, and my intention is at least to answer all of the people who have written to me. There are so many.
Yeah, I think that's going to keep you busy for a while now.
Yeah. I spent already many hours on doing that. So
thank you so much.